take advantage of that extra blocker. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Offense changing the play. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Tiger. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for two. They'll mark it at the 17. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
A lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. Starting to feel a little pressure. That's caught, it's Hawkins. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The DBs will back off a bit. They'll move the tight end. Here comes the option. Hard running there. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Kearney on the Jets. All out of space. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
This is a designed run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the run. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter.
LSU 14, Florida 7.
First play of the period will be a second down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Tight end now in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Throwing right. The screen, he's got wheels. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gator. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He might want another play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
So now it's second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. This time on target. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Going for it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Plows through the defense. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They might need a telescope to find the 1st down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Slings it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle. It's Durham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Running back searching for a hole. It's a running room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. When you keep getting him on the ground, that's why they built the lead.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Oh, better look out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Goes to the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Glagway. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Falls in the deep ball. It's a seam wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Glagway. They'll run the screen.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Gets away from one, finds room. There he goes. He's at the top. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quickly complete. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Love the play call by the offensive coordinator here. They're attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time going with the jet sweep to get the first down.
And the Tigers have this offense rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the single back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, LSU!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Looking to buy time. Got him downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Offense in an empty set. Defense not showing press coverage. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Livingston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Sails one into the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to tack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that's what I think makes this
Hey, yeah, I like the way the quarterbacks throw. It seems like they got a little bit more zip.
Yeah. I know who I'm not using. I thought these niggas keep up. That defense.
What they rated overall?
think like an 86, but they defense like the low 80s.
I know they offense. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was
good.
a little scared of Lagway.
I gotta find the right playbook for him. Florida playbook trash.
See, man, it don't matter what team I use. I use the same playbook. That multiple. I like this shit.
Yeah.
No matter what team.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins.
Y'all gonna do the league still?
You know what?
Y'all gonna do the dynasty?
I'll probably start one, but talking to Sed and them, they think that them niggas were cheating.
Man, what you think about that?
I think they were. I think Jordan was. I don't know about Joey and them, but Jordan was.
Yeah. I was thinking them niggas had the God damn. I was thinking they had I was thinking Jordan had the signs to their recruiting down. I know he was getting all the best players.
Yeah, the recruits was.
But other than that, unless he was cheating on recruiting, other than that, I don't necessarily feel like.
Nah, I think they was entering players too.
I mean, I wish you could turn that shit off.
Because what did they do? They did something where, it was one player that was like a sophomore and he was like a 90-something, but his developed trait was like impact, and that's the worst developed trait you can have.
Yeah.
And he was a 3-star.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't even be paying attention to that type of shit. I ain't gonna lie. But shit, even the sophomore now, you shouldn't be at no 90 as a sophomore unless you was starting. And they was just spamming them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The nigga wasn't. And so it was just like, how the niggas getting good that fast? Yeah. I got niggas with better development traits that was 4-stars, and them niggas wasn't getting nowhere near 95.
Yeah.
They were capped at like an 88, 89.
Hell yeah, if you start one, I was damn so sure. I
started, cause Sed got it too, so I can send him out already.
Yeah.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
That's what I say, and I know Joey. I'm like, boys, he stayed. I'm like, I don't know how the hell he was getting out of the top.
Yeah, cause that nigga ended up being like a 95 overall. I'm like, bro, how?
And all his players was good. I was like, boys, he stayed. Like, come on, man.
I think they was all cheap. Then I remember I was watching a Twitch from one of them, and they said, I can see that they was working together. They were like, bro, Jordan was like, bro, let me get this quarterback because I got nobody after this year. Y'all give me him, and then I'll leave y'all alone. Shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
bro, they working together. Yeah. Working together.
It's really because they couldn't stop none of us.
Yeah.
I kept winning them hoes. Like that Miami league, them niggas cannot stop Miami for some reason.
Trying to get the edge, but it could have put it. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down.
Derek ain't got it yet, or you ain't talked to him?
Derek ducking. If he got it, he ducking like a mother.
3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far. They've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down.
Damn, I wish he would have.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect it well enough.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He puts some
Boy.
heat on that one down the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to 24.
Here.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. He's taking care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Snatch it! He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed jump killer.
When he playing like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And he got nothing in the line of scrimmages, still the 5-yard line. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try to dial out better one this time on 2nd and goal for 5. Quarterback may change this route. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ah, get that out.
They don't need that kid.
Like this in this play.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. On the run, still looking. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th-and-goal situation, and the offense comes up small. Defense gets the sack. No points for you.
These corners backing off a bit. Back to throw, it's Bagway. The screen, and watch out.
I need that nigga to
They
break.
got even more breathing room out of the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot.
Bruh, jump. Come on, 25. Or 0. Y'all need at least bat it down.
Finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone.
Y'all need fuck this
It's
shit.
his 4th interception of the night. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Morgan, the defense wins championships. How do you seal the game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got an open man. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in big 3 formation for the rest of this one. LSU is right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards, you've thrown a couple of touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turns it loose. And they can't make the connection.
Well, I tried to fix that.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you've got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got.
Oh, man, you gotta go get that.
He's trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, lost the throw. Keeps the play going. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game.
GG, my boy. I'll be back on here tomorrow, though. I'm running again tomorrow.
GG, yeah, me too. Probably think it out in a second. I done played about 5 games online.
I see. Every time I look on here, you been on here, shit.
I gotta get Florida right. The defense, my offense, I'm good. I mean, I still fucked up with Lagway with them bad throws.
Nah, see, yo ass, I hate playing with you because you open up the whole goddamn playbook.
Oh, yeah, I got to.
Yeah, yo ass
playing
run,
with you, I got to.
Yo ass run every goddamn thing.
That was a bad throw. Still got it?
Pass is incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. Not really sure why they went through that entire exercise, but that'll be the ball game. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of